It's time now for Guiding Your Home Financing Journey with John Schwab. You can join John as he addresses common concerns and questions regarding financing for the purchase or refinance of a home. John Schwab is a senior loan officer for First Centennial Mortgage in Aurora with over 20 years in the industry. For more information, visit johnschwabmortgages.com. John, good morning to you. How are you today?
Good morning, Mike. Doing great. Hi, everybody out there.
Yeah, so what's going on these days?
Well, in our ever-changing mortgage environment, as expected, as the job report came out, things are starting to improve, and rates are just had a slight uptick, but nothing to go crazy and say, oh, my gosh, I missed the boat. No, the boat is still in port. It's just getting ready to leave. So this is a great window for you to go. I'm going to use a couple examples of how I'm helping people. So anybody listening in, see if this catches you at all. Somebody called in, and they had an interest rate of 4%, and they wanted to know what would, if it was going to be anything to do, because she wanted to sell her house in 4 years and didn't think that it was worth it. So we looked at it, and we went to a 20-year fixed. She wound up with a 3% interest rate and the APR of 3.043. Her payment difference was about $12 a month, but she was going to save $38,000 in equity in those 4 years, which could be the difference between a nice down payment on the next house, wherever you're going. So that is one example why you want to take advantage of this. Another one just purchased a house a year ago at 4%. And they qualified at 2.875% with an APR of 2.966%. And the payment difference turned out to be $35 a month. But see if these numbers kind of click. They're currently paying $296.17 toward their principal, but the interest is $643.91. And then the new loan, the principal went to $602.11, and the interest to $467.19. And that's going to save them $138,500 over the life of the loan. So those are some examples of what I do. And a few callers have called in, and they said, well, we're just not sure. And I'm more than happy just to run the numbers for you. Just doing nothing is okay, too, because of uncertainty. If you're not sure, if you want to go to a 25-year fix and not go all the way back to a 30, then you'll wind up maybe saving with those same numbers that I had. You'll save yourself maybe about $120 a month, and then you still aren't starting all the way over again. So there are opportunities out there. You should take advantage of it. I also wanted to kind of touch base with the new home purchases. Wow, the floodgates opened up, and I had more pre-quals this week than I did, last week than I have, all summer combined almost, or all the whole year combined. So everybody's anxious. Everybody wants to get out there. Everybody's getting hopefully back to work. Everybody is recovering nicely. And for those who aren't and need some help, call me, and I'll guide you in the right direction for that, too. So there's lots of things out there, and it is ever-changing. And unless you really almost have my job, it's kind of hard to keep up with it. And the media is not getting very detailed. They're just glossing things over. They're saying, oh, rates are here, rates are this. And I wanted to kind of go back to that APR being so important to being almost on top of your interest rate. That is so, so important that you're not chewing up your equity with closing costs or points or everything else like that. You want to take a step back to try to step forward. So that's something that I need to guide you through. Numbers can be complicated, and this is one of the biggest things that you're buying in your lifetime. Do it right. Do it well.
Yeah, and quickly, too, John, you had mentioned how there's a slight uptick in rates. The boat's still in the port, but it's about ready to leave. Do you anticipate over the next month or two a slow, steady climb with rates, or do you think there could be a point where things jump rather dramatically?
Well, we are so sensitive to the worldwide economy right now. So anything happens, the coronavirus obviously is something that is playing a big part of it, but I think the jobs report coming out is going to have a lot to do with it. Inflation is going to have a lot to do with it. Some of the biggest analysts that are out there are just saying we're going to see a slight uptick, but maybe back and forth a little bit, and that could be till the end of the year. However, you never know. I mean, I remember being very happy in 2000 when I got my interest rate on my own house below 10%. I mean, so that's a lot of people are like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was out there.
Well, it's a good time to get a hold of John and see what is the latest. He's the one that's most up to date on all this information. It's changing, as he mentioned, ever changing, and John's the guy to get a hold of. Guiding Your Home Financing Journey has been brought to you by John Schwab of First Centennial Mortgage in Aurora. For more information about financing a home purchase or a refinance, visit johnschwabmortgages.com. John Schwab, NMLS number 223945. First Centennial Mortgage in Aurora, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 132763. Illinois Residential Mortgage Licensee number MB0004239. John, we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Mike. Bye, everybody.